Yeah, it sure does.
Don't you think it was worth missing dinner for?
Oh, yeah. Breakfast and lunch, too. Doc, I feel like the luckiest, most blessed man in this entire world.
Why don't you admit it?
There's nothing to admit.
You're in love with Ridge. Everything in your life is about him. You're carrying his baby. You're living in his house. You're working at his company. You're best friends with his wife. There's not a single aspect of your life that does not involve him.
So what are you saying? You think I'm obsessed?
No, I think you should face reality. I think I should face it. I think I should face the fact that you can't be interested in me. You're interested in Ridge. He's the only man you've ever been interested in.
Why are you pushing this, Clarke? I mean, there's no reason to be threatened or jealous.
I am not jealous, and I am certainly not threatened. I'm worried. You believe that everything's going to be fine, that you and Taylor and Ridge are going to be friends, and the baby's going to come along, and nobody's going to get hurt. But Morgan, you have feelings for him. You have very strong feelings, and they're going to come out. And when they do, you're going to wake up and realize that you don't want to share him with Taylor. Yes, you're going to want him for yourself, like you've always wanted him. You can't repress these feelings forever. They're going to come out, and when they do, it's going to be a disaster for everyone, and especially for you.
This is it, Amber. I know who little Eric's real father is. All I have to do is find him. And if he gives me custody of the baby, you won't have to marry CJ. You'd still marry CJ knowing how I feel about you, knowing that there's still a chance?
There is not a chance.
Yes, Amber, there is. All we have to do is grab it. It's gonna happen for us, Amber. I know it is.
Clarke didn't mean that. He's just feeling rejected.
You can't repress these feelings forever. They're going to come out, and when they do, it's going to be a disaster.
He's wrong. These feelings are beautiful. Ridge and I created a child together. It isn't a disaster. It's a miracle. Oh, Ridge.
Surprise!
You didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Oh, you deserve this, Morgan, and a whole lot more.
No, just having you in the delivery room was more than I could have asked for.
I thought I could stay away. Tried to keep my distance, but I realized I couldn't. I had to be there.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
It was more than beautiful. It was perfect. He's perfect.
That's because he's your son.
He's our son, Morgan.
Our son.
I'm just sorry it took me so long to accept that.
Oh, there's no need to apologize.
I was wrong. I know how much this little baby meant to you. And I should have been more supportive. I guess I just let my fear get the best of me. When that nurse put this little boy in my arms, every worry and every concern I ever had just evaporated. I took one look at this beautiful little boy, and I fell in love.
You love him?
Oh, yeah. And I love you, too, for bringing him into my life.
Rich, you don't know how long I've waited for you to say that.
Well, you better get used to hearing it, because I'm going to say it a lot more from now on. To everyone.
What do you mean?
You and I have a new little baby boy, Morgan. I want the world to know about it.
What about your family?
They're going to be upset. Until they see this little boy here. Yeah. And then they're going to realize what I realized in the delivery room. This little boy here is my flesh and blood. That's right. And you are a Forrester. Yes, you are.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you so much.
No, Morgan. Thank you.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Only been here a few minutes.
You didn't go up to the main house.
Told me to meet you here.
Good. Let's step inside.
All right.
I know my father's used you in the past, but I'd like to keep this confidential.
What is it you want me to do?
And that's the reason I was running late. I was making a copy of this photo. I need you to find this man. His name is Deacon.
Is that his last name or his first?
His first. I don't know his last.
Well, that could be difficult.
If you need more men, do it. I don't care what it costs. I just want you to find him.
All right, I understand. What else can you tell me about him?
My guess is he's in his late 20s, drives expensive sports cars, hangs out in Las Vegas, might work a nightclub there.
Could he have a criminal record?
Possibly. He's a con man. He's very sharp, arrogant.
Sounds like he might have a lot of enemies. Think he's in Las Vegas?
That's where he was headed when he left Furnace Creek.
How long ago was that?
A little over 2.5 years.
So this guy could be anywhere.
Yes.
Mr. Forrester, I don't have a lot to go on here. This could take some time.
We don't have any time, Ted. We need to find this man. My son's future depends on it.
Is this man Deacon threatening your son? Because if we're dealing with a possible kidnap scenario, then we need to get the...
we're not.
Then what are we dealing with?
It's a complicated story. 2 years ago, in Furnace Creek, Deacon got a girl pregnant. My ex-wife's cousin, Becky. Now, Deacon skipped town before she told him about the baby. So she was alone, she was scared, she couldn't raise the baby by herself, so Amber and I ended up with him. For over a year, We raised this little boy, who is now Eric Forrester III.
Well, if Becky never told him she was pregnant, I don't think Deacon poses a threat to your son.
Unfortunately, Becky's husband does.
I'm not following you.
Becky died, Ted. And she didn't leave behind a will, and now her husband is claiming custody. Now, if we can find Deacon and convince him to let me adopt little Eric, I'll have him back. I don't care what it takes. How many men you need, how much money it costs, whatever it takes, I am going to get my son back.
You missed a spot.
Yeah? Where?
Right there.
Don't even start. Don't even start with that.
And start. What?
That's very cute, Doc. Very cute. Thank you.
Yes, you are so cute, Santa. Yes, you are.
Come here. Come here. How long do you think we've been in here?
I don't know. I think about an hour.
Yeah?
You ready to get out?
No. No. You are so incredibly beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, you say that now, but someday I'll be all wrinkly and pruny.
You're already wrinkly and pruny. Look at you.
So are you.
Well, let's just think of this as a preview of what we have to look forward to. A lifetime of nights like this. And I'm going to cherish each and every one of them. As much as I cherish you, Doc.
You're so good to me. I love you.
Something smells good.
It's pecan-encrusted mahi-mahi and garlic mashed potatoes.
Morgan, you didn't have to go to all this trouble. We could have just ordered pizza.
Well, I wanted our first dinner together to be very special.
Just being here with you and our little boy is more than special to me.
So did you get him to sleep?
He didn't make it through the first lullaby.
He loves it when you sing. I hope you'll make a tape for him.
Oh, I think he prefers the live performance.
I'm sure he would. But I can't expect you to come by here every night.
You're right. Maybe it'd be easier if I just lived here with you.
Yes, it would, but, I know you have to get home.
I don't have to go anywhere.
What?
Morgan, these last few weeks have been amazing. Being here with you, connecting with our little son. And it seems to be getting harder and harder to tear myself away now.
I feel the same way.
And you wouldn't mind if I stayed here?
Tonight?
And tomorrow night? And the night after that?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm serious. As serious as I've ever been. It's what I want. I want you, Morgan. Now and for the rest of my life.
Mr. Forrester, I don't have a lot to go on, but I will do my best.
If I can help you in any way.
No. I think it's best you just let my people handle it. We don't know anything about this guy. He could be dangerous.
Well, that could help us, right? You could match that photo to a mugshot.
Look, for your son's sake, I hope this Deacon character's been living a peaceful, law-abiding life.
Look, I don't care what he's been up to. I just want you to find him, okay? I'll figure out the rest when I know where he is.
Okay, well, like I said, I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. This is not going to happen overnight.
I'll buy you as much time as I can, all right?
Good. We'll need it. I'll be in touch.
Maybe Clark's right. I can't avoid this forever. I have to talk to Rich.
Ignore it.
It might be important, honey.
I don't care. Okay. I'll get it.
I'll get it. You finish drying off. I'll be right back. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Who was it?
I don't know.
Wrong number?
It must have been. I mean, I could hear them breathing, but they wouldn't say anything.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go check on the kids. Can I get you anything?
No, you just hurry right back as fast as you can.
Be back in just 1 minute.
I don't know. I can't promise you I'll be awake. That bath was so relaxing.
I'll be back in less than a minute.
Good night, my sweetheart.